I'm Jay Archer at Green Jay Landscaping, and what we're doing here is we are doing a little renovation and updating of a landscape that I did 10 years ago. And everything requires maintenance. So if anybody ever tells you that they're looking for the low or no maintenance landscape, there is no such thing. It requires a lot of weeding and pruning and watering and fertilizing and everything. So our landscape here features a lot of ornamental grasses. These ornamental grasses need to be divided over time. They will propagate to a point where they start to die in the middle. So ideally, after 5 years, you should divide them, and then you get another garden out of it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to prune them so we can see what we have, and then divide them and create a new landscape bed with them. We just started introducing food plants and fruit production plants into the traditional foundation planting, and in this case we planted a berry garden. So we have blueberries here, very nice, and raspberries. And this is what happens when you don't maintain things. They get overrun. So you need to go in here, take the dead canes out very carefully, prune your way in here. Also check the pH, was the blueberries, which are in the front and now have gotten overrun by the raspberries, need to be at 5 to 5.5, not at 6 to 6.5, which I suspect they are. Of course, we have a couple of rogues in here. We have a Atlanta tree of heaven invasive, so we're gonna have to dig that out. But down here in the foundation, we put in Ilex verticillata. Also, we have choke cherries, clethra, a lot of native plants that attract the beneficial insects. We have a bird feeder over here. Even that's been, outmaneuvered by the thorn bushes. So all of this needs to be pruned, rehabilitated. It's been fed, but we don't know how much. You have a nice wine and rose regalia here that's a little bit out of control. The property has not been properly treated organically. So while you have some bees on the geraniums, we have insect and pest problems that are completely absent from our true organic landscapes. What we're looking for in landscape management is what we call endurable longevity. Sustainability is great. Just like organics itself, it's a word that has a suggestion of meanings. Organic, we would assume that you avoid pesticides. It's not the same as pesticide-free. Organic just means literally carbon-based. Pesticide-free means no toxic pesticides at all at any time. But when we're looking for true organics, we're looking for natural source organic products. How do we get to sustainability? We maintain the plants both horticulturally, which is cultural practices, which means we prune them properly. We weed and we mulch, so we maintain the desired combination of plants. So when the blueberries are struggling, they're turning now into their fall color, which is great. But we could also see that they're struggling. Again, I'm going to guess because of the pH. They very much require acid soil conditions and certain combination organic matter. The choke cherries are doing fine, and Ilex verticillata, everything else is really looking good and starting to get into some fall color phases, producing berries, and all of this is good. Could still use pruning, and they're a little bit wider range of pH. So we still have a lot of plants that are non-native but still attract some pollinators. This beautiful Japanese maple was a nice addition to frame this corner. This is an indication that we have issues with our lack of true organics. The privet hedge is defoliating prematurely in response to gypsy moths that have overpopulated on this and some other plants. Here we have a beautiful thundercloud plum that we planted years ago. When I was here last time, I physically removed some of the gypsy moth nest, and they've gone to they've hatched to caterpillars, and then they're going to hatch to moths. So we're not seeing that much of a problem. There's some remnants left. This thing should be pruned as well. You need to show these plants some love. That's what this is all about. Tender loving care. When we first did the landscape here, we created all these beds surrounding us, giving this really California feel of a poolscape. A lot of motion, the ornamental grasses. Here we have bees and the Caryopteris. Not all natives, but we have a lot of natives that are attracting beneficial species, and now things have gotten overgrown. So we're going to divide the grasses. We may have time to divide some perennials and use them to establish a new bed. But that's the project for now. So stay tuned for more about enduring longevity and its relation to sustainable design, or where design meets ecology. If you like what you've seen, check out our website, greenjadelandscaping.com.